Multi's channel.
Hello everyone, it is I, Multi-Man, or Multi126789, and welcome back to Mario+RabbidsKingdom Battle. We're finally making it to part 6 of World 2.
No coins, no power-ups, not even a sarcastic player hint. It's completely empty.
Yep, just like my stomach right now, because I even though I just ate something, it still feels hollow. Ha ha ha. Big people jokes, am I right? Anyways, welcome to a stage where we're going to be playing with Rabbid Mario in the first actual stage of this game. Now, if you thought Rabbid Mario was pretty OD in the last part, we're going to show him off again just to show how his prowess do take over the battlefield. So, of course, when doing this, you have to align yourself just correctly so you can get the most out of your shot. And getting that burn is really good. And with this, we're actually going to be able to kill all three of them this upcoming turn because of a special thing. Now again, right now I'm determining the best way to be able to kill all three of them because I know I can. So I'm just deciding right now, like, where should I set up my character so I can get the most out of this? Now, if I use Rabbid Mario's ability there to lure in enemies, I would have been able to follow up with the missile, but they do move, like, I believe 2 to 3 spaces, which then would make him in the range of some of the attacks, so I kind of was just like, I'll try not to do that, just because I feel like that would be bad for business in the long run. Go for the stone. It doesn't come out, unfortunately, so at this point I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just still weaken these two in case they decide to do something funny. We're gonna end up using our sight, and we're gonna end this dude because again, he was simply already on the ropes. It was just more of the fact that I was just waiting. This dude's gonna try to move, but he's gonna get blasted. With that, 2 of them are already out of the game. And also he got bounced too, so he definitely was not living that. I was actually hoping to get burned there, so I'd move up a little bit further due to the burn making you move up spaces, but it ended up not happening, so I wasn't super mad. Also, the enemy kind of wasted their ability there for some reason, because he does not have the attack range to really do that. But it might be a AI scripted thing where it's like after this AI moves a certain distance, it will automatically use the ability. Go for the shot. Get him. Doesn't do enough damage, of course, but with the trusty help of your boy Mario, we go ahead and end him and not lose our cover. Yeah, that 130 damage, man, you weren't living. You thought you were, but you were actually dead the whole time. All right, passing the turn, we go ahead and see this dude's just standing over here being like, damn, dude, I shouldn't have wasted my ability so soon. But basically what I tried to do this turn is set myself up in the best position possible for these guys who are going to come down next turn. Because I want to get these guys out of the way, because they're going to be really annoying to deal with if I don't move myself properly. Unfortunately for me, I didn't really think about this, but they do get a few extra movements off of some things, but oh well. I get a little bit cocky, and I'm like, okay, I'll bring him down. But then I realized I won't have too many movement options to be able to protect myself. So right now I'm kind of like, all right, I really gotta kill this dude before he gets over to Mario and does like almost 100 damage to him, if not 100. So I get behind him, and I cross my fingers in a second, because I'm gonna also move Rabbids to get him in a good position to do a little bit of damage. And Rabbids safe because of that angle, and bam, he's dead. Or he would have been if I calculated it correctly. But also that was very convenient because now that Rabbid Mario is up there, literally I'm able to do a little bit of a cheesy strat, which is what you're supposed to do for one of the battles back in the first the challenges in the first world. But still don't know how to quite execute it. Unfortunately, Rabbids though takes a lot of damage in this stage, which is unfortunate because then I'm like, alright, I guess I'm not going to use him next match because that'd be too much of a liability. Even though he's going to heal most of his damage off of hitting these two. And then get a high ground shot and kill, I think. I forget if he kills one or both. But either way. He gets a good chunk of health back. And then he goes for the stone. Does it. Basically, he healed most of the damage he took. Not all, but most. Which is pretty good, considering shouldn't be able to. And Mario says goodbye, and ends his life. And pretty much this is just a freebie where Mario just gets to walk all over this dude. Because he actually can't do anything for the rest of his turn. So I decided to walk up and say, hey dude, it's having smashing time. Because you know that joke was original the first 5 times I said it. And we did it with half of the turns. Because again, Rabbid Mario is kind of OD. As soon as I saw Vampiric, I'm like, you better believe your butt I'm gonna get that. Because that is a really good thing to have. Alright, and then I decided to change up the team layout because, again, like I said, they did take quite a beating from... At least Rabbids did. He took quite a beating from that match. Which I was kind of like, oh, I'm actually kind of surprised because we were doing good, but I miscalculated on damage, and that pretty much ended that. I'm glad the only thing in this game that's kind of miscalculatable is just the damage and what you'll probably do during a turn. But again, it's a rough estimate, so it doesn't feel as bad, you know? But on the horizon, a new enemy appears! He's coming in strong! Buckler. Much, I couldn't read it, but it was much something hide behind her. Again, this is pre-recorded. I would have taken my time and tried to read the word. If I could.
Bucklers, here is a tip. You need to flank behind them so your attacks aren't blocked by their shields. What's that? Okay, maybe that obvious, but did you know that their dashes are explosive? I bet you didn't, noob. Get on my level, scrub. Or that their lucky shots, they use honey in combat for it? Did you or not? Lucky I'm here then.
Sorry, whatever, it's fine. Basically, all you need to know is that their weapon is a shotgun weapon like your boy Rabbid Mario's, and it does a lot of damage and it really hurts. On top of that, they also like hiding behind a shield, so you gotta either either you gotta get behind them and shoot them, which we'll do a few times in the stage, or dash into them, or in Mario's case, jump on top of them to get that damage. If you're wondering, no, you cannot break the shield, as it has an infinite amount of destructibility. And by that, I mean it just won't get destroyed no matter how hard you try. But basically, I spend this turn being like, okay, we only have to defeat all the enemies, but at the same time, we just gotta set ourselves up in a way so we can get the most out of this dude who's being a jerk. But yeah, as you see, he put his hands up there because he was like, oh good, this can come behind me and kill me. Considering that he won't probably move from his space anyways. So basically what I'm gonna try to do is bait that buckler over here towards us and try to do damage. But I still wanted to try to see, oh, I thought I was going to. I was still gonna try to see if I could shoot it, but no, all damage, all shot damage is nullified by the shield if you're in front of him or on the sides. Yeah, that's also another important thing too. If you're on the sides of him and you try to shoot him, it also does not count as being able to shoot him. Only if you're behind him. And his special ability allows him to increase his chance to get, you know, his super abilities. So considering his is honey, that means you could get stun locked probably for quite a long time. Because honey is pretty OD in the fact that you're just not able to move for a certain amount of distance. Alright. We're doing a bunch of damage to all the other enemies with that. But luckily for me, I think I have the ability for Luigi that cleans people of their statuses, because I knew that this would come in handy for somebody who can jump 2 times. So with that, I was like, okay, well, whatever. I can still move this turn. It's unfortunate that we took the damage cell, but it's fine in the long run, because Mario's gonna jump behind this dude. And as he showed before, I admit defeat. I'm like, nah, dude, not yet. I'm gonna make sure you have a sweet trip back home. Also, I don't know why I didn't put on my future sight instead of doing that damage, but hero sight, I mean, sorry about that. I don't know, I guess I wasn't thinking in the moment for that, but also I don't know why I sent Rabbit Peach off by herself, but I decided that I should kill probably some of the enemies that were down there, so that's what we end up doing. Same with Luigi, but he has a sniper range, so didn't really matter that much. Got the critical ink shot. And as I decide with Luigi, in case the buckler decides to be sneaky, I'm just gonna have him be right there. But of course the other enemy moves, but he gets critted. He unfortunately didn't die from the crit, but he got critted anyways. So Mario has to take a whole gunshot to the face. And what the dude just did there was pretty good, all things considering, because now I'm very worried due to the fact that, you know, Mario is pretty much on his own and he's very vulnerable. Like, very. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let's try to see if I can keep Mario alive so I don't have to restart. So I try to move all the way over there, and I'm like, oh, cool. And because he's over there, and if he decides to try to move, I'm just gonna make sure this time that I end his life. So yeah, basically that's happening, as Rabbit Peach is now gonna get ready to expose the healers that are up there. By using her thing, her bomb. Let's go. Here we go. Unfortunately, I was actually hoping for the bump effect or boost effect, but it didn't work. Actually, I guess I'm a liar because I just saw there that he puts his hands up if he's on the side like that. So I guess it only is directly in front. But for some reason it seemed like that it was only on like the back. But okay, it's fine. I'll just remember that for next time, but I have increased Luigi's movement because I have that ability. And then I'm just like, okay, let's see how much mayhem I can cause. Unfortunately, he couldn't get up there. So I'm just like, what would be the next best thing? I didn't know if this was going to be the last section of the stage, by the way, too. Because, as you know, sometimes they like throwing in 3 stages instead of just 1 or 2. So I was trying to play safe anyways. But with that, I was able to get more damage off on the healers. But unfortunately, once again, I wasn't able to kill them. So at this point, I'm just like, oh, well, whatever. I should be able to finish this round pretty soundly after this. Luigi is going to take a little bit of collateral damage. But again, as the guy walks, even though he has his shield there, and I hit a shield, it doesn't count. And fortunately, nobody dies. And if you didn't get by the tone of my voice, no, they do not, we do not have another stage after this. Which was fortunate enough, because I honestly thought there was going to be another one and I was going to have a really bad time. But with that, we complete the second stage, and with that, we complete, well, chapter 6 of the second world, so that's good. And again, more money, more power, skill points, and look at that money we're raking in. If you're wondering why I'm not buying new weapons, it's because there's only a few weapons in the game that are really worth your time.
You know what these power blocks are capable of. I'm actually pretty glad this is broken.
Sorry, I messed up that voice line. It's fine. It's fine. I might fix it in post if I really need to, but... Anyways, block pushing puzzles again. And I'm like, oh wow, I love block pushing puzzles. This is easy. Watch this. You do this, you do this, you do this. Okay, you don't quite do that. Okay, I get it. You're trying to make a fool out of me, but guess what? I understand how puzzles work. Watch this, because now I move that block out of the way, and I'll put this one over here after I move this block. So then I can get pushed there, and boom, bada boom. Guess who's in the room? I did a puzzle. Yeah, I did some victory spins just to show off. And there's some more art things that I'll show off probably later down the line once we actually truly complete the second world. Alright. And another 3D art, I believe. And then I think we get to explore the next area for a little bit, because we actually just have a long walking portion at this point. And it seems like a storm is brewing. Literally. But yeah, basically the rest of this part is just me going to be walking around collecting all the collectibles in this area before moving on to the next stage. But I'm thinking I'm going to just stop commentating here because, again, it is just showing off me doing puzzles and also what we're going to be doing next time. And of course, since we don't have certain abilities, we can't finish some of these puzzles, so I don't worry about them too much. Anyways, I got distracted by the noise, just like how I did in the video. But anyways, guys, next time on Let's Play Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, at least for me for right now, because I have another thing I need to do. But if you guys want to go ahead and enjoy where I find the rest of the collectibles and solve all the puzzles, you certainly can.
It's nice of them to be up to something constructive for a change.
Yeah, getting blown around is very constructive. Now I wonder if there was any other voicings, but I think that was the last one. But anyways, yeah, I'm heading out, my lovely chows of the internet. I'll catch you lovely chows next time for more Mario and Rabbids. And remember, stay awesome. Yeah, that's not my thing. Sorry. I'm going now. Bye.